Welcome, Solarah here. Happy V-Day to those of you who celebrate. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. I have downloads, but I don't have my notebook with me. I actually have not been very diligent about writing my downloads this week. I've got to do better. I will consolidate them for you and get you a message with downloads, but I can tell you that what I've been sensing is a lot of sixth house attacks against our energy. You might have been feeling like procrastinating energies a lot more. Energies that are designed to kind of scatter you in your day-to-day. A really interesting one that I've been picking up on is, well, the sixth house is, like attacks against your health, your ability to function in your day-to-day, attacks against your home. But what I've been noticing also, what my guides were showing me yesterday, is on top of the big ass energy that's being thrown our way. And again, it's very much sixth house, like against people's health, against people's ability to function and feel rooted and grounded and stable in themselves. That's the sixth house energy. 0055 on my clock. The sixth house energy is all about feeling at home in your own body. And if you can feel at home within your own body, then that that naturally extends into your home environment. So in that sense, it is about stability in the home, but it's the stability in the home that comes from feeling stable in self, okay? This is why we deal with the hermit energy, is Virgo energy, and Virgo rules the sixth house. What they're showing me is beyond just the big ass energies they're throwing against the sixth house that disrupt your daily routine and all that other stuff. It's like little things that are wanting to pick up on this energy too. And it's almost like petty hexes that are being sent. There's another reader that speaks about this really well. And I never picked up on this until I began to see it recently occur. It's almost like little things that happen, like, for example, the way it can play out is like, I want to keep you in a state of forever feeling like your house isn't clean. So I'm going to have you cleaning up a mess, and then there's going to be a bigger mess made. And there are going to be messes that just seem to come out of nowhere, and I'm just going to keep you focused on just consistently cleaning up messes. Because if I can get you distracted and discouraged about that and wasting your time also on that, I'm going to wear you out to the point where you're not going to really be focusing on what it is that you want to do for yourself. It's things like that. It's like these energies right now of wanting to send things our way, to have us put our energy into that so that it sucks our energy and it takes us out of being able to apply the fullness of our vitality into what we need to get ahead. So I don't know if that's happening for you specifically. If you're here, I know it's been happening for others I've been connecting with too. Please be aware that's what it is. The best way to deal with the energy is to recognize it. Stand in your power, do what it is that you have to do. In other words, clean up that mess. Don't grumble about it. Just get it out of the way and recognize it, and then keep moving with your life. Because really, ultimately, what the energy is there to do is to cause you not only to waste your time, but also to try to piss you off. So don't let it piss you off. That's what it's most of the time. It's trying to get some kind of an emotional rise out of you to take you off track and to take you out of balance. Let's see what. Ooh, that's a lot of cards. You see, chaos energy, chaos energy. And what is here right now? You see at the bottom, voodoo in blue. Back off. Voodoo in blue, back off. There's something that some of you are getting closer to, and I've been feeling this energy a lot. I'm actually uploading some readings for TikTok, and this energy came through. Some of you are moving on your journey in such a way where you are healing so rapidly, you're standing in your power so powerfully, that what you're doing is you are disturbing the status quo of certain individuals and groups who, by way of you connecting with your light, you're exposing them, and you are making them very uncomfortable in the exposure. There's something here with this voodoo in blue. Back off. What they were showing me was like her hair is blue, right? Well, this is an energy I've been picking up on too, right? There's somebody here messing with using dolls right now. It's a big energy that I'm picking up on, beyond just, and I spoke about this in a reading last week, beyond just that energy of using very ancient magic that goes back to like one of the cradles of magic, which is Central Africa. There's also this energy of somebody messing with dolls, and this would explain why there's also attacks against your health. But what I'm really getting with this energy also, with this voodoo in blue, back off, it's an attack against your speaking, against you standing in your truth. For some of you, if you are a blue ray starseed, the attack, this might be extra confirmation for you. There's someone that is coming against for some of you, your ability to speak your truth. For others of you, just to simply stand in your truth, okay? To live your truth every day. There's a combative energy, and you don't, when I say speak your truth, you don't have to be on a platform. You could just simply be, articulating to people at work, or, when you go out and about. You could even just be standing in your truth and speaking it over yourself, in order to hold on to the truth and the sanctity of your own energy. But whatever it is you're doing, it's really upsetting somebody, someone, a group that don't want this level of exposure that's coming by you standing in your light. And it's just happening in a very natural way. And to that extent, it's like kicking off this very retaliatory pushback. There's very heavy resistance that's happening right now. And you have someone quite pissed off, okay? Yeah, I'm getting somebody even like animal sacrifice, doing things with a bat. For some of you, this is work this particular work, possibly with this particular practitioner or this particular doll, or even the working with the animal sacrifice, the bat energy. It's something that's been happening since last year. There's something about last year that caused this person or these people to pick up this energy against you. It could have been a year ago. It could have been February of last year. It could have been April. What actually came out is, autumn is my last chat. Please don't lose hope. Okay, so it came out in reverse. So this person has lost all chances to do what it is that they wanted to do. So what I'm getting is they've lost all chances to, like, for example, if they were targeting you for harvesting, or they were targeting you within a time frame, that time frame's expired. Whatever it was that they were supposed to get from you in order for something to be delivered, it's done. So whatever they're throwing at you at this point, it's not even for the purpose now of attaching to your field. It's not that. It's like, this is just, I'm really pissed off that you didn't give me what I wanted. So now I'm going to just throw all manner of shit at you because I'm angry, okay? Which is kind of stupid, because if they weren't able to attach to you or do what it is or get what they wanted from you, because, time, but also for most of you, it's because of your level of protection. If they weren't able to do this, then it's kind of stupid to throw this stuff at you continually. It's not wise. But if this reading is resonating, the way this energy is coming through, you're getting the residual energy of it. And the residual energy is the confusion and the fuckery you might be experiencing in your day-to-day. But know that it was supposed to be so much more. Which ultimately means that whatever this person has thrown at you is going to... This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the energy. Again, I was picking up on Friday with that reading where my guides were saying, like, this person keeps on shortening their life expectancy doing this shit. Okay? There's a powerful energy shift that's coming. I felt it coming in today. I feel this very strong energy, especially for those of you who have had your love lives fucked with, your divine partners, people trying to send you other people your way to take you off of your divine path with your divine partner, people trying to send chaos energy, confusion, trying to steal what was coming towards you in love. There's a lot of flipping of that's occurring today. There's a lot of judgment coming for those specifically who have been participating in that in any way. So for example, how my guides were showing it to me is that for some of you, you were sent like, you were purposely sent a person or people who were kind of, they were schooled in what it was that you would like in a person. They knew what to say. They knew how to, they were groomed for you. And the whole point was to distract you and slow you down on your path. But for some of you, the point was also so that they would then also attach specifically to your sacral chakra region. The people who got paid to do that kind of stuff, they are getting their judgment now. And the way I've been shown that this works is the reason why a lot of us are not seeing like the judgment come in for people the way we want to see it so far is because it always starts with the minor characters, the ones who did the little things, and then it works up to more and more and more. And by the time those pawns are moved out of the way, it's like it clears a pathway to the big kahuna, right? It's kind of like when you know, if you were to go like back in the day and attack the king or the queen in their castle, you'd have the moat first, and then you'd have to get through the foot soldiers, and you'd have to get through, you know what I mean? You have to get through a whole bunch of characters before you get to the main one. And so right now, it's like judgment's being brought to the minor characters, the supporting characters, because that is clearing the way for the big kahuna, okay? What we have here. Okay, so we have a time for spirit. Some of you are being asked, or a lot of you, this reading is resonating with you. You're being asked really at this time to spend the time connecting with yourself and connecting with your own guides, your intuition. It's really about taking time out for yourself. And the reason this is coming out is because we have right in the center, we do have breaking dawn. There's something that's coming that's going to be very, it's going to cause a huge shift. And with the eclipse mermaid, this is an energy that was coming out in one of the TikTok readings I'm uploading right now. This eclipse energy is this energy of something being eliminated, like moved out of the way. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, you know, those old school, like on the stage where it was like a joke. Was it Charlie Chaplin that used to do it? But you had the exit stage left kind of thing, and you'd have the cane around the neck. That's what I'm getting. Someone's going to have a cane around their neck, and they're going to have to exit stage left. Their time is up. They're done, and they know that. And they're throwing. A lot of them are throwing tantrum magic. That's what it is. It's throwing tantrum magic, but it's getting to it's reaching a point where. It's like they're not going to be removed gently. Let's put it that way. This is like the energy of not only full exposure for some of them, but just full elimination out of your reality. You know, take that as it resonates. It's been too much. And it's not going to... 10 is also the end and the beginning. It's not going to be pretty for some of these people because they won't stop. You get what I'm saying? Like this kind of thing, just throwing shit now for the sake of throwing it for no, like, ghost of the past. the past returns for a time. So again, this is somebody, like, this is what I'm getting here. This is somebody who just won't let you go, just won't surrender, just won't allow, is it sleeping dogs to lie? Is that what it is? And I want to know, like, I want to know a little bit more, why is this the case? Like, why? The obvious reason as to why this is because, of course, they never want to, they never want to get rid of, like, let go of, they don't know how to let go of someone who they've taken so much energy from. They don't know how to do that, but I'm going to go into my Dragon Wisdom deck and see if I can get some messages here. Yeah, loss. Loss. Yeah, for some of you, do you see this? This is who you are to them. You're like this fucking unicorn, and all this time they've been pretending like you are like this vagabond pony. I don't even know why I said vagabond pony, but that's what's come out. And you've been the fucking unicorn. You've been the one providing them with the magic. Like, losing you is huge. Like, this is like loss. Like, the loss of, it's the end of an era. Like, for some of you, these people have been harvesting your energy, not just this lifetime. It's been lifetimes of getting used to having you in a lower position in order for them to, like, secure their fake spot at the top of the food chain. We have at the bottom, we have at the bottom of the deck, expression, right? So what I'm getting here, there's something again about, yeah, and then it fell an air chalice, which is all about communication. There's something about the way that you are, like, so firm in 111 on my clock. You're so firm now in speaking your truth, living your truth, owning your truth. That's really, is really fucking with this person or people. But what I'm also getting with this expression, it's almost like as you gain the power of your own self-expression that's been lost for so long, they're losing their ability to properly connect with the way they used to express themselves. So for some of them, it's like they're losing, their reputation. They're losing the fake persona. It's almost like they don't know how to connect with the fake persona they created, because the fake persona they created was very much dependent upon draining you. Let's go into the Kipper. Kipper be telling on everybody. The Kipper deck and the Oracles of Shadow and Light be telling everybody's business. I'm going to try to keep this reading short. It actually kind of feels good to just get in here and do a reading, just a straight up quick reading. Oh. We have poverty at the bottom. We have gift and we have coffin. This cycle is wrapping up. This situation is wrapping up. It's dead. It's about to be deaded with this coffin energy, but it's more than that. Like I said, with this energy of the, the eclipse, what they were showing me with this red, I'm seeing blood. I'm not going to lie. Whoever this is has shed a lot of blood. they've shed a lot of blood, and their payment, their judgment, and it's not their judgment, it's what they have brought upon themselves is going to reflect that. I don't like speaking these kinds of things, you know, because it's not, my desire is that everyone would just get right and do the right thing. But some people are suicidal, because this is really what it is. This is, you know, that this is really what this is, like, that this is what this energy is. For some of you, this ending, this death, is going to be what is necessary to unlock what it is that's been being kept from you. And the number 17 is it's Aquarian energy. It's the energy of the star. Some of you, this person, people, you know, factions, they have been fucking around with your destiny for too long. For too long. And it's like right below this card, we have Fairy of the Green World. The natural world needs you. 44. I'm getting this energy again that came out a week and a half ago when I was doing that reading, the part 1 of the reading about the breaking of a karmic contract that was coming through a family member, that eventually, you know, it was unveiled that the energy was some kind of contract you were tied into with an entity that was enacting itself through these karmic contracts with karmic family. And what was being shown to me in that reading, especially in the part 1 of that reading, was that for many of you, the contracts that you have with the old world have expired because you have new contracts with Gaia. These are not just contracts with people. You were contracted into the new earth. Therefore, these old world contracts and people and entities and energies that try to keep you stuck in these old world contracts, they're not just coming against you. And this is what many of them don't get, because they're so focused and centered on stupidity, you know, like money and all this other stuff, and they don't recognize, or they don't want to admit to the fact that you have a higher purpose. And it's like you were gifted to you were literally gifted to these people, and they chose to misuse that gift, because a lot of divine beings, high frequency beings, we incarnate into extremely fucked up bloodlines in order to help them to ascend, in order to help them clear, in order to help them utilize the power of our gifts to rise. But instead of doing that, they imprisoned you and used your gifts to get access to other things that they could monetize. And again, with this energy of the Aquarius, this is again that energy of people hacking your fields to get technology that they bring back onto the earth plane through you, and then sell it back to you as if it's their invention. So for some of you, this is what you were affording a person, people, a group, the opportunity to advance the technology that they wanted only limited. They wanted limited awareness of it. Like, they wanted to control how we connected with that technology. They didn't want us to have access to how it is that we've been given it. they wanted to control it and sell it back to us to keep us under the illusion that it was something outside of us instead of something that they've taken from us, if that makes sense. And the only way for you to get that back is for something to die. And so for some of you, this is speaking about a person, right? But what I'm getting also, this is not just a person. You're about to start seeing some of these companies that have been being kept alive off of your life force crumbling, because indeed astrally they've already been unplugged from you. So in the spirit realm, they're already DNR. They're already do not resuscitate. You get what I'm saying? So if that's the case already spiritually, it's only a matter of time until that reality comes in the physical, and you'll see some of these corporations, businesses, situations, you'll see them crumble and die. And many people will look and be like, but how did a giant like this, but it's happened before. Empires have died. Why not companies? You get what I'm saying? But the problem is, and this is why they're so pissed. This is why they're so pissed, because they're about to lose everything. So this isn't just, for some of you, this isn't just a person. This isn't just a person. This is like adjudication at the bottom and main male. Main male and adjudication at the bottom. This is already played out definitely in spiritual courts, and it's about to hit courts here on the earth plane too. On the earth plane too. I don't know why this main male is here. Yeah, for some of you, and this is going to bring in, for some of you, it's going to bring in an unexpected income, and the unexpected income is going to come because you're going to be shown that all this time, people have been getting fat and rich off of you. Yeah, we have house and poverty. Okay. What my guides are showing me is this isn't just a house, like a home. This is like, how like you speak about, I don't know, like fashion houses. It's also like a business. Something's about to be completely annihilated. And I'm almost like, I don't know if you can see this in the background. It's very interesting, because this card, I think, might be the first time it's come out in a collective reading for me. But if you look at this card of the house, you see the house here, but do you see in the background you have like things, these other buildings that look very familiar, very similar to like major landmarks, but they don't look as if they exist. I don't know if you can see. They don't look as if they're a part of the scenery. It's almost as if the buildings in the back are from a different realm. And it's like the house is on the earth plane and the buildings in the back are somewhere else. And so, again, what I'm getting, these people's astral towers, what they have put all their energy in spiritually in order for it to come forth on the earth, those things are already have already been destroyed and under construction. They're under new management. That's what they just showed me. They showed me a sign. Under new management. Literally, they're under new management. One, 2, 3. 1:23 on my clock. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's time to go. It's time to go. Where shall I go? I'm getting parrot energy. Why am I getting parrot energy? It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Hold on a second. Part of Parrot's medicine involves learning how to express yourself better. Call on Parrot when you want support in becoming more observant, active listening, oh my gosh, there's this thing called the poisoned parrot. Oh my goodness. It's a parrot. However, this particular parrot is a poisoned and poisonous parrot. It's been specifically trained to be unhelpful to you, continuously commenting on you and your life in a way that constantly puts you down, criticizing you. For example, the bus gets stuck in a traffic jam and you arrive at work 5 minutes late. It's time to go. It's time to go. Okay, so for some of you, not for some of you, but what I'm getting with the message with this is that I picked up on this years ago, and when I started to tell people this, they said to me, "Oh, you're just, you're too out there. You're just picking up things that aren't there." But everything is interconnected. I began to notice that when my children were in school, we used to take the train. I used to pick them up on the train, and it was very interesting because every day around rush hour, they would, and the platform would be full, right? It's the end of the day, children are tired, people want to get home, people have been working all day, everyone's trying to get home, right? And they would cancel trains, and then you would see the same train go past you, and there's nothing wrong with the train, and it would be empty. And it was almost like they wanted to fuck with you. And that's just one example of where I've seen it. But, it's like also something you see in especially in poorer neighborhoods. They like to play with the traffic lights, like the timing of traffic lights. And the whole point of it is to cause more chaos energy and to cause, remember I was saying at the beginning of the reading, there was this energy of trying to send you things that cause you, that just like annoyances, because accumulated annoyances are what can cause a person to have an emotional reaction, to take them off balance, and not be grounded enough to do what it is that they need to do for themselves most of the time. There's something about this energy with this parrot. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's like this parrot is like, we're about to be caught. It's time to go. They're about to see everything. It's like everything's about to be unveiled. All the ways you've been fucking, like all the tiny things you've been doing in order to create chaos and mass dysfunction. It's about to be revealed. It's time to go. It's time to go. Ooh, that's interesting. Where do I want to go? I need to clear some of these cards away to, let's go into the Sacred Travelers deck. I know it's a weird deck to go into because we're not going to look at the energies necessarily just for you. But if we can see the sacred energies, we can figure out the counterfeit ones too. It's time to go! It's time to go! Woo! It's time to go. Time's up for you motherfuckers. What you saying, suckers? It's Lizzo, right? Even if you were the love of my life, heaven help us. If love ain't dead, I'ma kill it 'cause it's killing me. We have taking shelter coming out, but we're looking at the inverse of this. Someone is again, like trying to get away. Trying to get away. Someone's trying to make a getaway. Someone's trying to make a getaway. Someone's trying to make a getaway. This person is not protected. But it's like what I'm being shown, it's like it's not even that it's not just that they're not protected. It's kind of like whatever cloaking or shield that they were using in order to hide all of this stuff is no longer going to be there. This is kind of what this eclipse energy is about too. It's like it's like that Wizard of Oz energy, you know, where the curtain is pulled back and there's no more you know, that big old Oz energy that people thought was this big ass wizard, and it's being controlled by this little old timid man in the background, like playing with buttons and controls. It's like, it's kind of that energy. It's like people about to see, it's not even they're about to see who's behind this, but they're about to, it's like everything's about to crumble. It's like, but this is like, for some of you, this is like literally for you personally, like whatever energy's been doing this to you, like purposely putting in blocks, causing confusion and delay, like they say on Thomas the Tank Engine, you have caused confusion and delay. For those of you who have kids or like Thomas the Tank Engine, it's like that. It's like whatever it is that has been veiled cannot be veiled anymore, but it's not like the stuff, it's like it's in real time. It's in real time. Heaven help them. Heaven help me. There's no help. There's no help. It's all about to be exposed. First light. It's all about to be exposed. The new beginning cannot be stopped anymore. It cannot be held back anymore. Cannot be held back anymore. There's too many people, there's too many of you at this time closing in, zeroing in on where it is you're supposed to be. There's too many of you leaving the matrix. There's too many of you who've reached so far on your path that the old world contracts can't hold on to you. You're already beginning to form these energies, these new contracts with Gaia. Like there's no, it's like there's no way to stop you anymore. This is what this really pissed off energy is about. It's like there's nothing they can do anymore but throw tantrums until they can't. Because some of them literally, they knew that you're reaching your destination. They knew it. They knew it. This is why they've been trying to delay. They knew that you reaching your destination, and which ultimately is not like your destination. It's just the new part of your journey. They knew that you reaching your contracts with Gaia. They knew that you closing out the contracts with the old earth in order to step into agreement with Gaia, they knew it meant their death. This is why they've been fucking around, and now they can't anymore because it's over. You're too far. Too many of us are too far gone for them to, and their towers are falling. Like there's nothing, there's nothing. No. Heaven help us. That's, yeah, exactly. Infinite abundance, and what my guides are showing me is the infinity sign. Okay, so it's almost like it's a great balancing that's happening now. What they've stolen from you in order to build their towers are collapsing, and this is what that whole energy was that my guides were showing me back with the new moon in Aquarius all the way up to the full moon in Leo. They said to me that the energetic foundation was opening up for the grand transference. This is what's happening now. Everything's being transferred into us. Everything's being transferred to us energetically, spiritually. It's happening. That means it can't be stopped anymore. That means that they've already lost. They've already lost the stuff that they stole from us. It's not real yet to us necessarily, because as above, so below, and it has to come through. And this is how we're being made ready right now. It has to come through the mental and the emotional planes in order for it to be made real. And this is where it's like their last resort. Even though they know it's done, it's like, let's fuck with their minds. Let's fuck with their emotions, because this is all they have left to do. If I can mess with their minds and their emotions, and we can delay this a little bit longer. But rest assured, even if they're able to catch you off guard and have you thinking certain ways about yourself that aren't true, or have you doubting your path, or this was coming up in another TikTok reading, having you lose faith in this energy that's coming through, because what was coming through in that reading was the believe in the impossible card. Like something's coming forward for many people that feels like it's like that once in the blue moon energy. But if they can have you in that reading, also it was a full moon in Sagittarius. It's like somebody was trying to throw things at someone to have them doubt and question their path, doubt their faith, doubt the validity of who they are, all of that stuff. If they can get you to do that, then ultimately it's going to maybe slow down your ability to receive the abundance that's being transferred to you. But rest assured, you're going to get it, because the momentum of the transfer has already begun, energetically speaking. You get what I'm saying? It's like you can't undo now what's happening. You can't. That's why with this autumn is my last chance in reverse. This whole please don't lose hope. Hope is lost. It's lost for them, because there's nothing they can do. All they can do right now is try to slow it down. But even then, it's like, once upon a time, the whole purpose of trying to slow it down was to buy more time, to put in more things that could prevent this from happening. Now it's like, let me try to slow down time just to buy myself some time before this happens, because it's inevitable. It's inevitable. Time to go. Oh my gosh, I definitely have been feeling this energy today. There's a shift that's occurred whereby there is no going back. If I could turn back time. No, you can't. No, you can't. Let's see. Let's close out with some messages for you guys. Where shall we go? Where shall we go? Where shall we go to get messages? Let's go into my, I think this is called The Keepers of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. It's like that fucking parrot in Aladdin. Jafar is like Jafar's sidekick. It's time to go. Iago. Iago. Look at this. I mean, in both readings, 2 readings, infinite abundance, Lord Ganesh. I love Lord Ganesh. Lord Ganesh is a mercurial energy, and as such has some trickster qualities. But Lord Ganesh is the remover of obstacles, the remover of obstacles to your abundance, the remover of obstacles to the sweet life. Ganesh is this playful energy who loves like sweet things, especially creamy sweet things, likes a good life, likes play, but also a remover of obstacles. Oh my gosh, and it's Wednesday. This is the energy of Wednesday. Lord Ganesh, if you want to leave him offerings, it's a good day to do Wednesday, because Wednesday is ruled by Mercury, and I'm doing this reading, it's 1:39 in the morning, it's Wednesday morning, so there's something here about again, Lord Ganesh is like, I got you, it's okay, it's time for you to begin to think about how you're going to live the sweet life, like begin it now. Because the obstacles are being removed. And here we go, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Okay, this was coming out in another TikTok reading I was doing. I think I've done 3 readings tonight on 3 mini readings on TikTok. There was this energy of, in one of the readings, of someone's guides being like, it's time for you to chill out and let us take over. For some of us, for some of you, this is kind of where you are right now, because it's done. Your part in the battle now is to believe. It's to believe and to let this stuff be cleared, and to obviously continue doing what it is you need to do, your protection work, all of that. It doesn't mean that goes out of the window, but it just means that the intense warfare, it's still coming at you, because they're throwing their tantrum magic, right? That's what I'm going to call it, is tantrum magic. But even with it being thrown at you, it's like, yeah, it can cause annoyances, but what it ultimately was designed to do, which was to keep you off your path for good, it cannot do it anymore. Game over. It's done. It's done. We have the Shekinah. The Shekinah glory. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. So this message that's coming through right now is like, and with this Lord Ganesh energy of the playfulness, it's time to connect with what feels good. Expressing yourself in fun ways, you know, like, I guess I'm feeling a little bit playful tonight. I'm feeling very much in tune with my own Leo energy right now. I had a dance party with my kids earlier on, and we kicked it off, and we had so much fun together, and this is kind of the energy that we're in right now, you know. It's time to play, guys. It's time to express yourself in playful ways. It's time to connect with your inner child, and to connect with the things you used to do as a child that brought you so much joy. And in doing that, what you're doing is you're ushering in these energies faster, because ultimately they don't want you connecting with that, because that's like solar plexus energy, that's like Stargate opening energy, and the more you're in that, the less their stupid attacks, the things that they do to put on your path, can annoy you. Like, I had something really horrible happen earlier on today, but it happened right after I just had like this dance party with my kids, and my endorphins were rushing, and I was feeling so good, and I was like on top of the world. And had I not been in that mood, what happened would have like pulled me down into a place of thinking, oh my gosh, everything's falling apart and everything. But I actually just laughed at it, because I was able to instantly see, oh, okay, I see this little piece of fuckery you sent in order to try and fuck with my vibration, but I'm still vibing high, because I'm still like buzzing off of all of the fun I just had with my kids. Like, we were busting moves and breaking it down up in here, you know, and we had such a good time. And And this is what this Ganesh energy is, this playful energy, and this Shekinah energy of expressing yourself. And even, I think, yeah, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Some of you, the way you're going to reconnect with your solar plexus and recoup the energy that has been stolen from you through all of the years and decades of woundedness, where your childhood wounds have been exploited. The way, 1:44 on my clock, the way you're going to reconnect with your sacral energy and your ability to create and to recover your abundance, and to reconnect with your sensuality and the fullness of your divine feminine magic and wisdom, whether you're a man, woman, or non-binary. This is an energy that is for us all. The way you're going to unlock that is through the movement, it's through the dance, it's through blah, blah, blah. Dance is sacred. Dance is worship. Dance is the way you express the rhythm of your heart. It's how you express the beat of your heart. It's how you respond to that. It's how you respond to that is through the sacred movement of your body. And you don't have to be freaking Tina Landon, okay? For those of you, any of you who you know, love choreography, you'll know who Tina Landon is. She was like Janet Jackson's choreographer at the height of like Janet's career. Tina Leslie P. Landon. You don't have to be like, I don't know who's a top choreographer nowadays. I can't think of anyone. You don't have to be Debbie Allen. You don't have to like have moves like I don't know who the kids are getting down with nowadays. I vibe with what I vibe with still. But the point is, dance is just an expression. You get what I'm saying? You don't even have to move your whole body to dance. You can, using your hands is a form of dance. It's light language. It's time to tune back into the ways that spirit speaks and moves through you. Because this is also how you connect back with Gaia. What was it? What movie was it that I was watching? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I cannot remember what movie I was watching recently. What movie was it? I don't remember. But you see it in other movies. You see movies where people are, their ability to magically shift things have to do with how they move their body, the signals that they use with their hands. It's not only in dance, it's also in some of, martial arts and Qigong and all these other things. There's big power in knowing how to connect your body to the earth and to move in tandem with that. There's a big power in that, especially if you are a keeper of the codes. You get what I'm saying? So it's time for us to reconnect. And all of that is going to bring everything in so much faster. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you because I didn't expect to be here. I never expect to be here this long, but I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful. If it was, please make sure to hit the like button. I want to thank all of you guys for being here. Thank you for helping me grow. Thank you to those of you who donated for the decree and the light language activation. Thank you to those of you who have worked with me so far, who have done mentorship, purchased my services. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spreading your light. Thank you for your comments. I haven't gotten back to them the last few videos, but I've read them all and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for helping one another in the comments. Yes, just 1,000 times. Thank you guys. I will be back again soon. Yeah, I wish you guys the best. Oh, if you want to work with me, then please check out my website, solarah.info. And before you email me concerning services, can you please make sure you're looking into what it is that I actually offer before you get back to me. I don't have a checkout facility on my website. Anything you want to order, you need to email me about or go through my contact page on my website, because that way I know who's coming to me, okay? So, yes. I'm going to love you and leave you. I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Until next time, be well.